Hi guys, welcome back. So today I will be meeting with Mr. Flynn. I don't know when I'll be back. I should be in the next room. I'm not sure if the meeting will take all class or maybe some class, so I could come back. Please make sure that you're keeping it down because I'm in the lounge, which means I'm across the hallway, and I would really hate to have to miss my meeting with Mr. Flynn because it was a little bit too loud and I had to calm y'all down. So please be nice to the sub. Today we're gonna still be doing some art. Today I'm actually going to be teaching you how to make a maze. This is a kind of art that you can create and then try out for yourself. And then once you're done, you can have a friend try it out. And it's a lot of fun, and I'll teach you how to do that now. So you should have a couple different things upon entering. You should have this piece of paper. You should have this blue, orange, or green, smaller piece of paper. What we're going to do first is we're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut this into smaller little sections. So right now, I am cutting that piece of paper that I chose into smaller sections. Here's the rule. You can't leave any of the paper not cut. So you have to use all of it. You can do crazy shapes. You can do geometric shapes like squares, circles, triangles, easy ones. You can also do crazy ones, but you have to use the whole thing. Next, what you're gonna do is you're going to arrange it the way you might want it. Put it in interesting places. Try to fill up all of the paper. I don't want to see any of these touching. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna give each one of these shapes a dot of glue, so you'll need the glue. Make sure that you undo the cap with your fingers, give it a little shake, and remember, a dot is a lot. So I'm gonna flip this over, give it a dot because that is a lot. Little ladybug dots, and turn it back over and give it a little push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that should be good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and glue down all of my shapes. So now we need our pencil. You're gonna find the pencils on the middle table. Remember, it doesn't matter if your pencil doesn't have an eraser or a sharpener because I have them in the bins for you. You're gonna draw lines around your shape. I need you to leave at least 2 doorways. So you can kind of imagine this as a hallway. Your lines do not touch the shape. There's at least 2 doorways around each shape. These are gonna be the hallways of our maze. So let's go ahead and do one with the circle. You can leave 1 doorway. You could leave 2 doorways. You could even leave 3 doorways. But there's this hallway that goes around my shape. And then once you've gone around each shape, you're gonna put the doorways, again, even bigger. So the box just gets bigger. But to make the maze harder, you wanna put the doorways in different spots. So I already have a doorway right here. So when I do this line over here, maybe I'll put a doorway over here instead. And maybe there's gonna be one right here. And you're gonna go around all the different shapes and add some different lines. I'm gonna do it really fast so you can see. So I went around my shapes, and then I have these kind of strange little areas left in between my shapes. I do want you to fill those up with rooms. So I'm gonna draw shapes, I'm gonna keep on going. Make it hard so you can put rooms inside rooms. That way when you trade this with a partner at your table, it's gonna be really confusing and hard. You want this to be a hard maze to do. You want it to look really complicated. And then you can also make it harder by building your own walls so that people can't escape and just go around. And then don't forget to fill it up. You might even purposely put little secret passageways around. Maybe your friends will find them, maybe they won't. That's the fun part. Once you've finished creating your maze, make sure that you have at least 1 doorway at the end of your maze. Try to block off any accidental secret passageways that people could use to escape your maze. This is gonna be my finish, so I'm gonna put an F. Oop. I'm gonna put an F. It's hard to hold the pencil while also holding the iPad. And then this is gonna be my start. I'm also gonna write my name at the bottom. You don't have to write your class code today because you can take this with you. Mr. Boatfield. Okay. Now, when you trade this with a friend, they're not gonna write on it. They're just gonna take their pencil and imagine that they're going through the maze and they wanna start at the start and of course finish at the finish. So they're going through the maze. They're trying to find the ways. A lot of times you get trapped, and that's okay. That's the hard part. And you may have to go around a few times. Don't give up, guys. I want you to try your best to get through your friends' mazes, and it might take a while. So I'm gonna have to look at this for a while, but I want you to make yours even harder than mine. Now, if you are already a pro at your maze and you wanna make it harder, here's some things you can do to try to maybe trick some people or make it a little bit harder for someone else. You can go back and close some of those hallways with a line so that they can't travel through it. You could also put an X. An X means that there's a trap. So if they go over the trap for any reason, it means they're out and you have to start over again. Or you could also make these into different stations. So maybe this is the lollipop station and this is the, let's see, I don't know, kitty cat station. Or bunny station, looks more like a bunny. And then the new rule, if it's too hard, is you have to go to at least each station once. So your pencil, when you go through the maze, you have to go to each station once before you finish. That will make it super duper hard, but it's up to you. If you finish the maze and you finish making it hard, the rest of class can be spent doing free draw on the back. You get one piece of paper today, so make sure that you're working hard. This is something that you can take with you, so you don't have to leave it here. You can take it with you and have your parents try it out at home maybe, so make it hard. Awesome, guys. I'm excited to hear the sub telling me how great you were. I hope that you follow all their expectations so that I can hopefully give y'all a popcorn party next time, but that is all dependent on you. Make sure that you put the scissors and the glue back in the bin. Make sure that the glue is closed before you leave. We don't want it drying out overnight. And let's make this a great Friday. I will see you next time.